Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching, I'm probably not going to have any viewers because I'm doing this live and nobody knows that I have a YouTube account. Holy crap, it's Zelphrin's Gaming. Welcome everybody who's going to see this video anyways. What we're going to be talking about today is a little game called Pokemon Unite. And as such, we're going to go into honorifics and all that good stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Johnny. I'm 36 years old. I'm streaming out of Southern Maryland. And it is the 24th of August at 10:12 p.m. So I'm kind of a late night streamer. This is more for the West Coast guys, generally speaking. So welcome West Coast if you guys are tuning in and starting to watch. So Pokemon Unite is a MOBA that came out fairly recently. It's only a year old. It's gotten through a lot of changes since then, and it's trying to make an impact in the MOBA scene. Now we've had a Pokemon World Championships. 2022 is when it was a first featured as an esports game, which is actually pretty cool, and it's starting to get really competitive. So let's go and take a look at Pokemon Unite. So here's your opening screen. You can favorite a Pokemon that you like to play a lot, and this is Cinderace. I have a lot of stuff to collect, but that is what it is. So the topic that we're going to go over today is smurfing, and why you should do it, why you shouldn't do it, benefits and drawbacks, the whole 9 yards. It's not going to be a very long video in terms of videos being videos. We're actually going to go ahead and we're going to play a few games on a couple of my Smurfs, and then we're going to see the difference between the smurfing and my main account. And let me just explain to you what type of ranks we have here. So Pokemon Unite, it's been out for a year. We just celebrated its 1-year anniversary, and with that we went to Pokemon World Championships with it. I did not go, of course. I was stuck at home, I work, but the team Black Hand was the #1 team, went undefeated in Worlds this year, with the MVP being Overlord. He did really well. I watched a couple of games. I didn't watch the whole thing. I did watch like T2 and then Renaissance Gaming, and I watched like a couple other teams that I actually enjoyed seeing, and just watching the meta and seeing how it evolved in World Championships. It was actually a lot of fun. So continuing on with that, we have started a new chapter after next week. So next week we are seeing a new season. It's going to be season 6. This particular season 5, was actually fairly short. It was like 46 days long compared to the normal 80 days. So a lot of people just decided to take a break, and it's kind of been a big hit or miss with that. So let me just collect my fair play points here. If you guys are coming to this video, you guys probably already know about Pokemon Unite. You guys are looking for some tips and tricks. So I'm not going to go over every specific detail about this game, but we are going to try to explain smurfing and why you should or should not do it. I wonder if there's a place to explain ranks. Anyways, actually, I'm going to explain it myself because I don't think there's really any good way to actually talk about ranking. Well, here we go. So, like any other MOBA, you can actually get your friends in on it and invite your friends. Build up a friend list so you have people to play with. I've got quite a bit. But let's go over the classes real quick. So you see in the very top is Masters. Okay. And it doesn't end at when you hit Masters. In fact, Masters starts at 1200. See these guys right here? These guys made Masters and haven't really touched the game since. In terms of ranked, they might have done like quick play or standard matches, but whatever. Next you have your Ultra class, which is what this particular account is in right now. There are 5 sets in Ultra class. There's also 5 sets in the next class below it, which is Veteran. And then there's 4 sets of Expert, or no, 5 sets of Expert. And then you have Great Class and Beginner Class, which are not seen here because, well, I don't have any friends in those classes. But you climb up those ranks, and then you eventually hit Masters, but it doesn't stop there. If you saw there were little numbers next to it, you can keep climbing for the ELO. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at like top rankings globally, and we'll show you what I mean. In global, you have looks like PYI, Sue, and all those guys, and RB Gaming, those guys are on the top right now, and Masters 3000 is, that's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Like I don't think I can put that much time in to even reach like 2K or like 2.1K this season. But oh, 9 Gaming, did Pikachu stop playing? Anyways, global rankings will only show you the top 100. Ooh, Waddlechew, yay! I know, friggin', he's got to be up here somewhere. Moneymax, where are you? You were in the 2500s last time I checked. I think you were 25 actually. No, 29. Here you are. But yeah, I do have some friends that are hitting top 100. I switched over from League of Legends because, you know, this game is just that much simpler. It's easier. I enjoy it a little bit more because of the time difference. Sapardo. But yeah, you can raise your elo point difference if you continue playing and winning. So why are we talking about smurfing? Well, let's go over smurfing. Okay, now when you smurf, what you're doing is you're creating a secondary account. Okay, like say for instance my main account is in Masters already and I'm having kind of a tough time, or I'm just getting really bored of the meta, what have you, and you don't have anything, you don't really have anything to fall back on because you don't want to be throwing games, right? That's just unsportsmanlike conduct. You don't want to throw games intentionally. So what are you going to do? Well, you can make a second account, and you make that second account and all of a sudden you're back a beginner. You got to grind again, and you should be at the point where you can grind solo. You should be at the point where you know you can carry a game. That's what smurfing is. Like it reinforces the fact that you still know how to play and play effectively, at least against people who are, you know, super low elo or in ladders, like what this account is. So let's go ahead and let me just collect my energy rewards. So what are the benefits of smurfing? Well, the benefits of smurfing, one, I just talked about it, is it reinforces your gameplay. That, you know, you still know what you're doing. You can still like click and stuff like that. Two, it doesn't affect your main account, right? It doesn't affect your main ranking, so you can easily abuse your smurf. The third one is you can try different strategies without having to affect your main account, because your win rate in your main account is still affected by standard games. And those are, like, for me, those are my three big ones. Like, I'll go back, I'll play ultra games with ultra players, so at least I still know that I can carry low elo players. You know, like I feel like I can actually, you know, be good at this game, but it's just hard to reinforce that when you're trying to go up against like higher elo and all that good stuff. So what are the drawbacks of smurfing? Well, one, it doesn't affect your account. Now, I talked about that in the first 3 points where I said it doesn't affect your account. That's a good thing. It's also a bad thing because now you're starting to invest more time in a secondary account, and it's probably an account that you don't really care about, right? And you don't want to put too much time into. So it's really not affecting your actual what do I want to say? It's not really affecting your actual gameplay itself. Like, let's go collect stuff here. But that's the first drawback, is it doesn't really affect your main account. If you're doing well, you want that wellness to affect your account, but you can't really do that here. Another big drawback is it's a new account. Now, making a new account used to not be so bad. Like, you would make a new account, maybe it'd take you a half an hour or an hour to grind up back to great class, where you can go back into ranked against people. And then you start reinforcing yourself there. However, with the implementation of this boost emblems, like, it's so much harder now to create a new account and be effective with it, because now you've got a whole new slew of things that you have to go through and build in order to be competitive. So this emblem mechanic actually kind of deters newer players away, because they're going to have to start grinding, and they're going to have to grind hard if they want to be anywhere near as competitive as the guys, even in like 1200 master. So that's another big drawback. The third big drawback that I feel like smurfing does is it's easy to abuse. And what I mean by that is it's easy for you to say, I don't care during a game, and then just completely screw it away. Like you don't really care about it too much. Like, okay, my team's doing bad, I guess I'll do bad too. And that is a very, very bad way of going about playing this game. But there you have it. Those are my three big ones, and my three benefits, and my three drawbacks to playing to smurfing. And in fact, that's smurfing in any MOBA. That's and I come from smurfing out of like League of Legends and smurfing out of Smite, but this one especially, I feel like smurfing has a big impact, simply because you don't get those type of raw players. Not to mention the matchmaking is so bad in here. Like if you're smurfing an ultra account and then you go into a game and then you have masters, and they're masters like 2.2k or 2.3k, and you're listening here like, really, the matchmaking did me this bad? Because you're not going to do very well. Just be honest with yourself. You're not going to do very well in that game, because they have better emblem sets than you do. They probably have more mons than you do. They probably have higher leveled items than you do, and you're just screwing yourself out of that. So that is just, it's one way that Smurfs can really backfire on you. But let's go into a game and see what's going on in Ultra Class in Pokemon Unite. Okay. Ultra Class 4. Let's roll. Also, for those of you who are going to eventually come back to this and watch, I do have a Discord. I'm pretty active in Pocket's Discord. I do have my own. I just don't use it as much. You're really gonna kick me out of jungle like that? Okay, hold on. Again, I'm facing a bigger drawback now. See, in this particular Smurf, I don't have too many emblems, right? Actually, two of my other Smurfs have less emblems, and this one's more recent than those. God, what is up with my voice today? So now I'm forced to play. I don't even have every mon unlocked, so I'm forced to play mons that are available to me and that I know how to play. Unfortunately, it's Machamp here, and he's another attacker. I can't go. I could go defender if I wanted to, but I don't think I have an emblem set for it on this particular account. And we're going, and we're going, and we're going, and we're going. I was actually trying to get like dressed up for this. I started looking through the back of my videos, right? And I was like, I really hate being in a brown shirt. I don't like it. So for this particular game, I'm going to talk about what I'm doing. And I'm going to tell you the difference between this and my main. We're going to play a game with my main, and you're going to see like the biggest differences, like how I talk about the games in both sides. So here's an ultra game. These guys are all ultra. The border is orange with a little pink flare. Okay. Somebody has bad internet. There we go. So let's take a look. All right. Bulk up is my choice. I usually do bulk up for when I'm stacking, but I'm not stacking right now. We're going to hit these A-Palms. And I'm going to skip these two. Decidueye, you can do whatever the hell you want. Because at 940, there's going to be this Corphish that comes over. It looks like they're... Snorlax is stacking, which is fine. I already got the middle Corphish, which is great. I'm going to steal their A-Palm. That's really good. So I've taken away a bit of their advantage here. Every little bit of advantage is important. That's true to every MOBA. So they only take one of their APOMs, Vice, 2, and a core fish. So I kind of have an advantage. At 9 minutes exactly, there's a core fish that's going to pop up right here. I'm going to take it. Okay, and then at 8:50, bees are going to spawn in the center. Remember, every little advantage matters. Every little advantage. So we're going to try to take as much of these bees as possible. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. I'm going to pop X attack here because I'm getting attack hard. Decidueye is not doing anything, so I'm going to have to back off because he's not doing anything. Oh, my God. Really? You just stood there and watched me try to take these bees by myself. I'm going to go ahead and come down here for this core fish again. And I'm seeing that the enemy is, like, not even making an attempt. They're going to start worrying about their farm a little bit more because they know that I'm starting to take all this farm. I'm leveling up a little bit faster than most. So, Decidueye, I need you to take that. Go ahead. So that you can evolve into a Dartrix. There we go. So now we have kind of an advantage over the enemy team. I don't know why he's going back. It looks like he's going back to steal jungler farm. That's a terrible, 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 terrible idea. You never, ever want to destroy your jungler's advantage. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. So since he abandoned top lane, I'm also going to abandon top lane. I'm going to come down here. We're going to hit that Machoke or this Mr. Mime. This Mr. Mime looks like he's going for the goal. It's a terrible idea because guess what? He's about to hit all three of us. Yep. He panicked there. He was going to die anyway. There's a Cinderace over here. Oh, it looks like he dashed just in time. I can't go in on that anymore. I'm going to let Zera die because he foolishly went in there. Looks like Cram's getting beat up a little bit. Oh, God. Oh, that Machoke is running in submission. I am screwed. I probably should not have relied on my teammates that much. I could have gone turn around and gone score, but it is what it is at that point. Now we have a dead bot lane. Okay. We're going to come down here, and I'm going to see what they're doing. They're farming instead of going for this Dread. Now, Dread is a very important objective, especially when it's the first one. I don't know if this Mr. Mime knows exactly what to do with me when I'm assaulting him. I'm going to take a good look at this Dread. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, so they took the Dreadnought. I'm so screwed here. Yep, I'm done. So we decided to forego Dreadnought. Everybody else is still farming. They're not going for any objectives, and I know that this game is a wash. That's just how it is in low elo most of the time, especially when you're soloing. Like, you're not going to get the type of quality of players. You're just going to have to take the loss. So I'm already going to take this loss here, and then we're going to go into another account. Now, you might be saying to yourself, it's only 6 minutes into the game, you can come back from this, but you're this far in, and if you know how your teammates are playing at that particular point in time, then you can basically tell, like, there's nothing else that you can do. Let's see if I can't. Sure, buddy. So this Decidueye is not helping me at all, and it's probably because he's super low. I'm going to go ahead and start farming up. I'm going to see if I can't get my ult. One of the things that Machamp's ult does is it can trap people. I'm going to go ahead and ult here because this Glaceon thinks he's all that. I need to see if Machamp's there. And Snorlax, so let's go ahead and take this guy out. Okay, cool. So you can see that the 4 there with the 2 on here, we are at a disadvantage. I'm not entirely sure why Zera is over there right now. Because he has 0 advantage against Snorlax at full health. Now we can go bot lane right here. 6 seconds to the next Dreadnought. We should have been here earlier, but I got kind of caught. So we're going to go ahead and go there now. I don't know if there's 3 running around. There's Glaceon coming down, so I'm going to go hide first. I'm going to try to ambush this Glaceon. Oh, or Decidueye can just take it. Now I'm going to try to take these guys right here. Okay, so I took 2 of their ults, which is actually not that bad. Now, it would be a lot better if the rest of the team was there. So nobody's paying attention to Dread. They're going to get another advantage. And I'm going to continue to call this game a loss because we're not taking advantages like we're supposed to. This is Ultra. This is low elo. This is people not knowing what they're doing. and you're just gonna have to deal with it sometimes. So now there's a Rotom up top. I'm gonna continue farming because there's absolutely no way we're gonna get that Rotom if they're gonna keep stacking 3 or 4 on objectives. Yeah, they're already up there. Let's see if we can't 2v1 this Machamp. It looks like we can, kind of. We're going to take away his focus band real quick, and then we're going to kill him. We're going to go ahead and try to score on this top lane. I'm not entirely sure if we can or not. I have 50. He's got 48. He's probably going to score his 48, not knowing that we can get an even bigger advantage with my 50. Now, let's go ahead and kill that Cinderace real quick. Oh, shoot. I'm not going to win this because he's got kind of an advantage on me in health. So my next objective is going to come at the 2-minute mark. It's going to be Zapdos right in the center. I've got 6 seconds, right? So I'm going to be up at 246. I'm just going to go farm the Adinos in top lane, and then I'm going to start setting up for Zap. Now, the rest of the team, they're not going to know what to do. And we've already proven this left and right. So I'm not going to try to rely on them, especially this jungler. I'm just going to take his farm because he hasn't really done anything with it. I might as well take it. I got a Cinderace getting chased on bot lane. If we can kill Machamp, that's actually really big. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we don't want to risk dying here. We're going to go ahead and start heading center. It looks like the rest of the team doesn't know that we're supposed to be heading center, so I'm just going to sit here and cry about it. And I'm probably not even going to engage. I'm probably going to go around, turn around, and score. Zeraora is going to go in at 2v3 because he's dumb. I'm going to go ahead and try to counter that real quick. I don't know why I pressed that twice. Yeah, I screwed up. So, again, this is low elo. There's no way around people playing like this. So I got kind of the short end of the stick here, and it could go either way. So you can get the opposing team that doesn't know what the hell they're doing, or you can get the team that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Obviously, I got the short end of the stick here. We're going to go bottom lane because they strangely went bottom. I don't know why. We're going to intercept this Glaceon right here. Okay, that's 1 score out. I'm going to see if there's still 4 of them. They might go ahead and score anyway. I'm going to pop X attack here. That's pretty much his only burst. I don't know if I can take him, though. Oh, my God. Double burst. Yep. It's over from there. They're going to get intercepted top. This Zero is not going to know what to do because he can't kill Mr. Mime. In fact, let's go ahead and take him out because I can. And I'm just going to farm for the rest of the game because there's only 10 seconds left and there's nothing that I can do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So if you guys were listening closely, I tried to call out as much as I possibly can, and you probably heard me call out a lot of things that we were doing wrong as a team. Now, that was a lot. There was a lot of things wrong with that game. From not being there for team fights, from being late to objectives, for not rotating properly. Across the board, that was just a terrible game because we had people who didn't know what they were doing. And it's going to be like that for smurfing. You're going to get those battles. I'll take that loss. That's easy. Okay, so we're going to go back to the main menu. I'm probably going to focus a little bit more on the Smurf later, but after I make this video, we're going to go into immediately getting into Masters. So this is 1200. We're going to do Hazelnut. Hazelnut was pretty early in the season. I'm gonna be honest. I hit Masters like in the second week with this particular account, and I haven't touched it since. So all the login bonuses. That's another thing that's a kind of a drawback, is that you have to log into every single account, and it's kind of slow. It might take you like 30 to 40 minutes just to do that, just to receive all your rewards, and then check on other things. So that's a lot of time out of your day to be doing that. Claim my stuff. Claim my... My hand smells like soap. Okay, and then... Oh, I hate these red dots. Oh, friend notifications. One of the things that they did implement in Pokemon Unite, which I'm actually a fan of, is they started giving away a lot of stuff. So to offset the cost of each Unite license, that's your Pokemon that you get to play, they started giving away a lot more tickets. They started giving away a lot more coins. And that's simply just for everybody to be on par, especially if you're a newer player. It comes in handy. Let's see. Oh, I got more emblems. So this one only has 1 gold, 6 silver, and 45 bronze. Just to compare, we don't have a lot in terms of emblems, especially in this loadout. We're going to see. I want to see if I can actually change this up a little bit. There's actually no way to change this up a little bit. I'm just now realizing that. That is terrible. Do I have any more brown? Can I get 6 brown? Do I have a primate? I don't have a primate. Can I get it? Oh, I got 6 brown. Okay, so well, I guess this is it. This is good. All right. So again, that's like the only real set that I have. So I'm going to want to go jungle in this next round. So 1200 masters, right? Yep, 1200 masters. Here we are. So after you go through all those ladders, from beginner, great, expert, veteran, and ultra, you hit masters, and you start masters off at 1200. For this season, it took me like 30 something games for one account to go to masters, 50 something games to go for another account. My main took around 60 games, and that's because, you know, it was the first 2 days, and I just rushed it. I rushed it hard. I know none of you, but I'm taking this freaking jungle. No, go away. I don't like this. I still don't like this. I would rather have a T-Tar. So here is an example again of more smurfing. This is just like people beginning to get into masters, right? They're still gonna have that same mindset from ultra, where they think they can do anything and it's not gonna matter, and they can push people out. It's not gonna matter. Oh, this is hard. I recognize the smell, and I don't think it's my hand. I don't think it's the soap. Maybe it is the soap. Oh, it's skunk. That's what I'm smelling. What the hell? Somebody get run over outside?
Ready, go!
Okay, so not to be a pain in the ass, I'm gonna go ahead and start going top lane. And then I'm gonna start taking their stuff. Poor Cramorant decided that he wanted to go in too hard, and he paid the price for it. If Slowbro can keep her over there real quick, then I can come here and chase a little. Absol's already starting to come top lane. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to safety, basically. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll score. Talonflame's a little late. I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah. Notice the level difference between Absol and Talonflame. Can't let that happen. So bees are already up. They already took it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this core fish over here. I'm gonna be a Raboot. And then I'm gonna farm some more. Slowbro is Slowbro, so now he's got kind of an advantage. That's actually really good, honestly. Ooh, I did that wrong. I did that completely wrong. They're not going to come down for their core fish. I will take it. Again, every little advantage possible. $32. So in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and go back. I'm not going to care about the bees in the center. We're going to go ahead and go bot lane. I don't care if we have a Hoopa because dumb shit. That's probably what's making me cough is that skunk smell. That is terrible. We're going to go try and kill this Wigglytuff over here. That's going to be a fail. We're going to kill this Mamoswine. I don't think he has any way to escape, so there's that. I don't know why you go top lane at this point, but we're going to go and bait them out, so there's that. We're going to go over here. We're going to see if we can't kill this Serena, and it's not happening. Talonflame is no longer with us. That is an absolutely big mistake. He could have saved all of us. We got Serena coming bot lane. Absol's just going to wreck Hoopa. Absol's just going to wreck Pikachu, and we lost bot lane. This is why you don't ever leave the team fight when you're going for an objective. So instead of continuing on bot lane, we're going to go ahead and go top. Let's go see if we can't take this cram here. So it's good. We're going to go ahead and score 30 up here. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay. That's fine. Oh, that's not good. Serena has her ult already. I'm going to go ahead and side farm this Adino. As we can see, we have a Talonflame who's AFK jungling. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to help anybody at this point, so I'm just going to not count on the jungler anymore. Which is actually a terrible thing. Not much that I could do there. And it looks like our team is taking jungler's farm. That's not a good thing at all. But I will join in because our Talonflame's kind of useless. It's already almost less than 5 minutes, and our jungler has had 0 impact on this game. You can't be a jungler with 0 impact. It's bad. Again, jungler is going north. There's an objective that's about to pop. Bot lane in 3 seconds. I don't see a reason why he's doing that. He's probably just going to try to back cap a score real quick. I'm going to go try to take that out. That's good. That was a good kill. And then Cramorant's going to ult for the secure on me. Talonflame, again, just uses his ult. He's going to jump in. Kill 2, right? Kill Absol. Kill Absol, right? He's going to kill Absol right there. And then he's going to wait because Mamoswine is still there. So I'm going to try to go ahead and support that. He's leaving Dreadnought. That is a terrible, terrible decision. I don't know what he's thinking. But he's literally just giving up a bunch of advantage. I'm going to try to take... I'll try to take this Dreadnought, but there is a... That's... Of course. I popped X attack because I know he's kind of tanky, and I want to kill it. I want to kill it. Okay. I'm going to let 23 go in first. I need him to stay there. And I rock it. Let's go. I'm probably going to die here. Oh, wow. I crit the hell out of Cramorant. Big overcap bot lane. So... it's a close battle. I kind of knew that from the beginning. We're not going to be able to hit that bot lane because all 3 of my guys are already top lane covering top. So they didn't have a reason to leave that completely open. I don't know why. Talonflame's going to invade and he's going to mistakenly die here. I'm just calling out so many mistakes on the jungler right now that it's not even funny. He's probably trying to surrender right now because he knows that he can't carry the game. Maybe he should have given me the jungle. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. Ooh, I probably should not be there. I didn't even see it till last minute. I got 12 seconds to respawn. God, this smell is fucking ridiculous. We're gonna go ahead and go center, but our team fight right now is just ridiculous. I don't know why Hoopa hasn't ulted just yet. I see oh, he's... Okay. I got rid of the Absol, but under what cost? Hoopa's going to ult here mistakenly because the carry is not here at all. We're going to lose the Zapdos fight because... oh, actually, we were going to steal it. And then we're going to go score for game. So... regardless of all the mistakes, this is the reason why people are saying that Zapdos should be nerfed. And I'm going to sit here and defend. That's an ult Mamo. We have a huge lead. They have to score more than 200 just to catch up. They're a little slow to the response, but we now have a Talonflame that has completely abandoned our goals. Oh, fuck. I like how her stomp goes off even though she dies. It looks like the 15 Talonflame was about to get killed by the Wiggly. I don't think that's going to be enough for them to win here.
5,
So the big thing to take away from that game is Zapdos is OP. Always go to Zapdos with the full team.
You win.
And luckily, we actually hit that up. 13 kills for me because, you know, I'm OP. I did more than twice the damage than my jungler. You can't be doing that. You can't be the jungler and like not have the highest damage in the team unless you're doing really well, of course, which we weren't. In fact, I did the most damage in the game. So again, you're going to run into those types of people who don't know exactly what they're doing. Don't mind the MVP because it's kind of skewed right now. Plus 12 on the Masters. I hit for the first game in Masters 1200, so that was actually pretty fun. So a little bit different than Ultra because you can probably see like people played a little bit more. They kind of knew their Pokemon at that point. So at the very least, they kind of knew what they were doing in terms of battle mechanics. However, they still don't have any type of team strategy. You're going to run into that in like beginning Masters. We just collect all my stuff over here, and then we're going to go into our main. And that is Hazelnut. Let's go to my main, which is, of course, if you're watching this stream, you know who it is. This is Zelphrin.
Pokemon unite.
So welcome to my main. Zelphrin Masters, always Masters, every season. Like within the first 48 hours, I put this account in Masters. By the way, let's show you like what new stuff. For the new kids in the block, there's a bunch of stuff that they can give away for free. And it actually helps you out a lot because then you get more mons to play with. Yay. We all like more mons to play with. Zelphrin is completely unlocked in every mon. I've got level 30 on damn near every item. So we should be able to see the biggest difference here in terms of smurfing. So when I say you go to Smurf to like make sure you can still play and make sure you notice like you can still notice like mistakes and stuff like that, which I did. You come over to your main and you know what the mistakes are. Your opponents better know what the mistakes are, and your team better know what the mistakes are, because you guys can't be making mistakes if you want to win. I got a Silvercliff Fairy. Alright, you want to know what I haven't checked today is boost emblems. I haven't seen if I can upgrade any. Also, with the main, I have a bunch of emblems, and a lot of people's mains are going to be like this. This is how you advance a little quicker. And again, I have this many, right? You've seen my alts. They don't have this many. So it's going to be a lot harder for, say, Hazelnut to go up against Zelphrin. And that's just fact. Albums give you an edge, and I have more than other alts. Okay, so I can't upgrade any right now. Let's go ahead and take a good look into ranked. And again, I will call out everything as I'm playing solo right now. Pocket, why are you still alive? Go to bed. (16-17). ranked masters. So in this particular season, you had to reach 1600 for the last reward, which was the season 5 sticker. And this season was kind of weird. I didn't play a lot of it. I didn't grind too much elo, simply because like a lot of people kind of left. A lot of people went on vacation, and there were just, and everybody else who was left behind were the 12-year-olds who didn't know what the hell they were doing. So I kind of quit. In fact, a really cool event came out called Boss Rush, so I decided to join up on the squad and attempt to get that sticker. Now, we see some really big things that are wrong here. Everything about this has been taken. So I'm going to take a stab at the fact that we don't have any CC. No, that's terrible. Glaceon, can you freeze? I don't remember if she can freeze or not. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I am a... Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I'll be a stacking Snorlax. Do I actually want to be a Blissey? Honestly, like... I feel better being a Blissey. But our T-Tar is going jungler. No, I'm going to be Snorlax to go top. If you noticed, I had an Aeos cookie, so I am a stacking Snorlax. I'm going to stack as much as I can so I can get that max HP. I'll have to do a score 6 times, and then we'll be good to go from there. I know none of these people, so... I did say that this video was going to be kind of short. I kind of lied. It's already been 45, 46, 47 minutes. We're going to play this, and I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to end the video here. We have a laning Cinderace. Now, I don't know about you, but laning Cinderace, Decidueye Greninja is definitely not the way you want to go right now in this season. There are just too many heavy hitter attackers. I think I'm lagging. I'm not entirely sure. I probably could have killed the Serena, but I feel dumb. So that was a mistake that I made. I will personally take responsibility for that. I'm going to go ahead and steal a berry because I can. And then I'm going to try to run down and see if I can't, like, outrun the skills of these particular mons. We have center. Okay, so I took some of that. We have a jungler coming in for kind of a score. I guess not. This is kind of bad. There's a 3v2 top, so we're on base. We're chilling on base. We're going to try to stay on base as much as possible. I'm going to go flail here. Probably shouldn't have done that, actually. And then I'm going to come back, because I can't do anything else. Okay. I actually have to back. It's also very important to stay alive, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're a 3v2 up top and you're using everything you can to stay alive, well... just means I come back faster, right? Take the core fish up there, buddy. I don't know how many times I scored, but I'm going to score that. Okay, so we're still... Ooh, our jungler's up here now, too. I'm going to try to use Flail to run away here. We're overwhelmed pretty heavy up top lane. And then I'm going to go down anyways. It's almost time to start Dread. They have 3 top, and I really hope they keep 3 top. That means we can rush Dread, and we have a level advantage after that if we take it. Pro plays, buddy. Let's go. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to score in this Machamp's face. Like, I don't think there's anything they can do to stop me there. I'm going to go ahead and take his berry. No, don't fight on their base. That's a bad idea. Do not fight on their base. This is the flail yawn set. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can't do anything. Oh, there's nothing I can do here. So let's talk about the importance of rotating the dread, right? We didn't do it. They actually have a level advantage on us now. And the fact that we got Rotom is just negated because they can literally just kick our ass. So let's go ahead and see if we can't try to counter this any more than, you know, than dodge. Nobody attacked the thing that I CC'd. Wow. Wow. Like, really. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I can feel the lag from here. I'm going to go ahead and score. Now we're actually trying to do something. They get 3v1 on their goal, which is actually plausible. They have 3 down. There's not too much that they can do here. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy's core fish. He doesn't need it. Oh, I don't want that. And take this one for my ult. Cool. I do see Machamp there, which is not a good thing. We're going to go ahead and break plus 14 on the goal. Oh. I forced an eject button. They're going to come down for Dread again. It doesn't look like we're going to get Dread because, well, would you look at that. Even at 1600 Masters, nobody rotates the Dreadnought. Unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, we're going to lose this because we don't have the same advantage. Yeah, they out-level us now. So. We should be retreating. That's a bad idea right there. I'm going to try to meet up with my team. Right here, it's going to be a 4v3.
You can do it.
Yeah, that level advantage is just too much. One thing I haven't seen is I haven't seen too many ults. I don't know if Charizard ulted this round or not. Let's go. It's already too close to Zapdos. 46 seconds to zap, and I'm still level 10. Bad day. Very bad. That was strangely lucky. Honestly, like, having T-Tar there to feed us like that. We should be setting up for Zap right now. I got 12 seconds to head on over there. I don't really use X-Speed for much of anything else. We're going to go right here.
The final stretch. Don't give up.
All right. That's good. That's good. We gotta keep tabs on Zapdos this whole time. I'm gonna go ahead and ult here. All right.
What a goal! What a goal!
Okay, that's fine. I do need that Glaceon to score, though. That'd be great. Good job. That was a forced surrender. I honestly didn't think we were going to win there for a second. But then again, I was also a defender. I can't really keep tabs on, like, the game state as much as I can as an attacker or jungler or all-rounder. But if you saw, like, I wasn't pointing out so as many mistakes. I was actually pointing out more of my mistakes than any of the other games. So let's go ahead and just GG everybody right here. I did my job. I tanked almost 100k damage. I recovered 28. Hey, tank it is. Plus 8 on the match. That hurts. That hurts a little bit. But that is the whole video on smurfing. So the first 2 games definitely didn't like. I was getting kind of angry. I pointed out every single mistake that my team was making. And like we had more people like going out and farming instead of taking objectives. We had terrible team fights. We were late to objectives. I found myself kind of being the only one at an objective, and then I had to back off because there was nothing I could do. Just I have to let them have it. And then in the beginning Masters game, kind of the same deal. So the difference between Ultra and Master is like the difference between a can of Rockstar and a can of Rockstar Original. Not too much difference. And then coming up to 1600 ELO is where, you know, everybody's pushing to make 1600 for the sticker for the season. Basically, it's kind of the end goal of this season is where you want to be is at 1600. It's basically what the game's telling you. That's when people start to get really competitive. Like they have the basics down. They know when to team fight. They know like maybe I should go for Dread. Maybe I should go for Rotom. Stuff like that. Rotations start happening a little bit more. Even though my recent team rotated to Dreadnought Rotom the entire time. Terrible. I don't know who came up with that idea, and it's happening a lot more now. And I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. But we'll end there with a win. I'm just going to check my boost emblems. You can find me at Zelphrin TTV on Twitch if you guys want to see some more of that kind of content. I was playing Snorlax with a lot of crit. Anyways, that pretty much ends this video. So if you guys liked this video, subscribe, follow, leave a like. Honestly, I did this for like most of my Discord peeps. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys came over to see this video, I know it's a little long, but if you have somebody out there who just doesn't fucking get it, if he is like stuck and expert, or like just doesn't understand at all, show them this video. Show them exactly what smurfing is about. You're going to run into a bunch of smurfs while you are in ladders, I promise you. And it's just not going to be a fun time. Show this to your people. Like, again, I outlined a crap ton of people's mistakes. I outlined my own mistakes. It's just that's the type of mindset that you have to have. Like, you can't be angry all the time or making like tunnel vision mistakes. So, again, leave a like, leave a follow. My name's Johnny. Go to Zelphrin TTV over at Twitch, and you can find more. I don't have a set schedule, I'm sorry, but I do plan on streaming regularly later in life. Life is just, you know, I have a new baby. So, for the record, that was another win on my main. That was actually pretty cool. So I'm sitting at 1625 in Masters. And for context, last season I did hit 21, and then the season before that I hit 2K. So I consider myself at least knowledgeable on how to play the game. even though I'm still technically low elo. So, again, leave a like, leave a follow, subscribe, and I will see you all on the flip side. Love this lo-fi. Always love the lo-fi.